Hello and welcome to Formatting in Excel. So when we open up our spreadsheet, we can see that it's really ugly, hard to read. We've got the hashtags indicating things aren't wide enough. We have really long sentences in cell. So if we organize this a little bit, it'll look a lot better. So let's start off with column widths. So because I can't read everything in column A, I'm going to enlarge it. Okay, now I can start to see what's actually going on in here. So it's giving us instructions in the different cells on what to actually do. So let's take a look at A1. Your name in 16-point white text. So change it to 16 point. We want the letters to be white, the background to be blue. We want it bold, and we want our name. So Mr. Montgomery. Next, black text, yellow background. All right, so we've got the black text. We need a yellow background. Red underline. So red underline. Italicize. Oops, that did not turn red. Italicize. Times New Roman. Times New Roman. Enter. And we want to center it. Center. Boldface first word only. So because we only want the first word, we have to go to the formula bar and then bold. So we can see that it's changed down here, but not in the entry bar. So be careful with that. Indent the text, indent, and color it bold green. Bold, and pick your green color. Format the cell on the right as currency. All right, so we want this to be money. Currency. Format the cell on the right as a percent, 1 decimal, 98.7. So we can change it to decimal. There's a shortcut, but we have to move that decimal. So we put our decimal in and we remove the extra 0, enter. We want fraction. Now, often when you try to do fractions, it changes it to dates. So we are going to change it to a fraction, and then we have to rewrite it. So that was 3 divided by 4, enter. All right, as a date, too narrow at the moment, so I'm going to make it wider. And I want a date with the full month. There we go. Format the cell on the right as a social insurance, groups of 3. So to do that one, unfortunately, we have to do this one by hand. And there we go. And our one here, we have to read the entry bar, split the text originally in the merge cells. Now you'll notice when I clicked on it, it highlighted both cells. So to get rid of that merging, we go Control 1. It pops up this extra formatting menu. So we want to go to alignment and we want to unmerge the cells. And when we do that, we can see that now this is a single cell. So we want to type do this first, 18-point blue, resulting blank cell on the right, change the row height to 42 and wrap the text. Okay, so let's do the change the cell height first. Right now it's 15. We want to go up to 42. So you gotta be careful on this with the mouse. There we go, 42. I want to wrap text. So we have a button wrapping the text. Makes it a lot easier to read now. Split to do this first. Do this first. And we want blue 18 point. So 18 point. Blue text, nope, not green, blue text in this cell. There we go, do this first. Okay, nothing here. Change the width of column A to 55. So we go up here and we want to change it to 55. So I want a little bit big earlier, no problem. So carefully move it to get 55, perfect. Next, we want to do this last. So it says do this last, merge and center the 2 cells in this row. So fortunately, we have a button for that, merge and center. Change the row height to 27. So grab there, move it down to 27. Good. Wrap the text. So we need to wrap the text. And seems to have unmerged them. There we go, merge. This is a great exercise. I can move, insert, delete individual cells. Now, it popped this open for me in both lines. If it doesn't, there's an arrow on the side. If you need to wrap text or you can't see it in the entry bar, just click that arrow on the right and that will open it all up. Insert this cell 2 cells above the last row in column A. So I will need to cut this and paste it 2 rows above the bottom. And we have a couple things over here. Italicize in green, italicize, make it green. Boldface violet, so bold, and we need to change it to violet. Okay, so another option instead of always going up there is if you right click on it, it pops up this little menu where a lot of these options are located as well. So again, all these programs have multiple ways to do the same thing. All right, and that covers it. Good luck with your assignment.